Hey everyone, it's Erin from wellplated.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a simple, super scrumptious Italian pasta recipe that you can whip up any night of the week. This is my eggplant pasta. This recipe is based on the Italian classic pasta alla Norma. Pasta alla Norma is eggplant that is cooked in tomato sauce. It's finished off with a handful of cheese. It is divine, but it normally takes a while. Today, I'm going to show you an easier version that speeds things along thanks to one of my favorite store-bought ingredients, which I will show you. Let's get started. Star of the eggplant pasta? Eggplant, of course. We need 1 pound, which is about 2 small ones or 1 large. Dice it up. You don't need to peel the eggplant or salt it. Don't worry, your eggplant will not be bitter as long as you dice it fine, just like I am doing here. I also like to add a red bell pepper. It's not traditional for pasta alla Norma, but it adds a nice colorfulness and flavor. Speaking of, olives. I absolutely adore olives. They are a great way to make your quick and easy pasta recipes taste more complex. If you aren't a fan, you can swap in capers. They add a really nice saltiness and briny umami note that makes this pasta taste much harder than it actually is. Let's head to the stove. For our eggplant pasta, of course we need pasta. Make sure you are salting your water, salty like the sea. This is key because it is the only time that flavor actually gets into the noodles themselves. I'm using fusilli pasta, but any short pasta you have around will work perfectly. While it cooks, heat up your olive oil and then saute the eggplant and pepper. I can already smell it. A key to make sure that your eggplant isn't soggy is not to use too much oil and don't overcook it. Garlic. It's necessary in all Italian food in my opinion, plus some salt and pepper. And of course a little red pepper flakes, just for some heat. Ah, that aroma is smelling fantastic. Now for my shortcut store-bought pasta sauce. This is a pantry staple. Pick any flavor you like, I'm using roasted garlic here, and then add it to the stove with the olives. By the time this simmers together, it will taste like you spent much longer on this pasta than you did. Look at this, our pasta is already ready to go. Test it, make sure it's perfectly al dente, then drain it. Watch out for that pasta facial. Zest the lemon into the pasta sauce. This is going to make it taste bright and lively. I like to do my zesting and juicing right over the pot so that any of the oils that emit from the skins get right into my dish. I'm using a citrus press. You totally need one of these, and make sure that you get every drop of juice out of your lemons, limes, and oranges. Stir it all together. I can just smell the aromas wafting off of this. It is fantastic, and I love the look of these colorful, nutritious veggies. This is one of the healthiest ways that you can eat eggplant. Add our whole grain noodles. That's right, I'm using whole grains to make this a healthy Italian pasta recipe, and then stir it all together. We are almost done. I'm gonna add in some herbs for colorfulness. Because pasta alla Norma is so simple, adding little touches like fresh herbs goes a long way to make your cooking taste its best. And of course, gotta have cheese. Instead of the traditional cheese for pasta alla Norma, which is ricotta salata, I have a hard time finding it, I am swapping in good old Parmesan. Grate it yourself right off the block for the absolute best flavor. It makes this pasta nutty. Okay, let's add a little bit more. I'm just pretending I'm in the Italian restaurant and motioning to the server, more cheese, please. One more stir and our healthy eggplant pasta is ready to serve. Dun dun dun! It is time for the best part, the part where we get to stuff our face with this delicious eggplant pasta. It smells so robust. And also, I cannot believe how quickly this came together. I want to say maybe 20 minutes, maybe even less if you are super speedy. I can see big caramelized pieces of that sauteed eggplant. I love the bright pops from those red peppers. And I'm gonna give myself a little extra sprinkle of some fresh parsley just for color and to make it feel a little fancy, even though, as you saw, this could not be any easier. All right, time for a bite. Wow, it tastes like I spent an hour working on this sauce. Nobody needs to know our little store-bought secret. The eggplant is so hearty, and even though I know this is a vegetarian pasta recipe, it truly tastes meaty and really satisfying. But since we have that hit of bright lemon juice in there, that little bit of saltiness from the olives, it gives this recipe a light, kind of Mediterranean flair that is just truly, truly irresistible. If you're looking for another meatless pasta that will fill you up and satisfy carnivores, be sure to check out my vegetarian lasagna, and I will see you next time.